Because of course they are. Because of course they're trolls. Screen Rant, seriously. This article came out 3 hours ago. Probably right about the time I released my video about Captain Marvel and the Rotten Tomatoes scores. They're already calling everybody trolls. Hello everyone, I am MechaRandom42, your favorite YouTube harpy, or as Pablo Hidalgo likes to call me, Mecha Trollface. I might know a thing or two about trolling. They weren't trolling. They were giving a lot of honest opinions, and there was a lot of bot scores. Are you going to talk about those or no? Or are you just going to call us all trolls? Let's see what this article has to say. Captain Marvel is already getting review bombed on Rotten Tomatoes. Directed by Anna Boden and Ryan Fleck, the next Marvel film in the cinematic universe docket will officially introduce Brie.Larson as Carol Danvers, the franchise's first female headlining hero who happens to also be the most powerful one because she's a woman. We've already had female superheroes. Yes, I know, it's a little technicality because she's the first one in the MCU. Teased in the post-credit scene for the Avengers Infinity War, the upcoming movie will serve as the character's origin story. No shit, we already know this. Taking place in 1995, the film will predate the events of Iron Man, which kicked off the franchise in 2008. Given the time period, Captain Marvel will feature still two-eyed Nick Fury. Yeah, we saw him. Blah, blah, blah. And there are young Shield operatives. We know all this. A peek at Captain Marvel's Rotten Tomatoes audience review reveals a slew of hateful comments. Fuck you, Screen Rant. Left not just about the film, but also about Larson herself. Most of the trolls' comments about Larson being a vocal feminist and how the movie pushes feminism to the forefront of the MCU. I read those scores. You didn't release this article until after I made a video about it. I don't know who else made videos about it, but a lot of those were from Valentine's Day. A lot of those scores. And a lot of them were bot scores because they had the code in them right there. But a lot of them were just people saying, yeah, I don't think this is going to be a very good movie because Brie.Larson doesn't want us to see it. That's not trolling. That's just leaving your honest opinion on whether or not you want to see it. Yes, being a vocal feminist and how this movie pushes feminism to the forefront of the MCU. Because of this, they assume the movie will ruin the franchise. Not all of them. They assume they assume that Brie.Larson's feminism is going to get in the way with it. I don't think it's going to ruin the cinematic universe out and out. I think this is just going to be a pretty big flop. With most of them announcing they won't be watching it in theaters. That's their right. That's in the want to see sort of score section. Fuck you for not letting them have an opinion. Obviously, one could agree that people expressing these opinions before Captain Marvel has even been released in theaters had no intention of ever seeing it to begin with. No, I think a lot of people have been seeing the trailers and been turned off to it. That they probably would have wanted to see it at the end of Infinity War with the teaser. And the more and more we see of Brie.Larson, her blank, expressionless, or sometimes like here, judgmental face. Seriously. Does this look like somebody you want to spend 2 hours with? This looks like somebody I want to get away from as quick as I can after dropping off my kid at a prearranged public place, so she's not going to like accuse me of trying to hit her or something. That's what that reminds me of. Because, you know, if she does accuse you of hitting her, then she gets more money out of you for child support so she can go and buy drugs. That's what it looks like to me. But obviously one could agree. People expressing these opinions before. Yeah, okay, I already read that. Over the last couple of years, the public has seen this collective move from online trolls bashing films because they don't like the message that their narratives convey. Disney's Star Wars Last Jedi was one of the first blockbusters to have been prominently targeted. Fuck you, bringing Star Wars into this. By review bombing after members of its fandom didn't like how Mark Hamill was written into the story. Yes, that's what a review is. Like, seriously, do you guys not understand what the fan review, the audience review section is for? The trolling became so toxic. No, you're not bringing this shit back in again. You don't get, fuck you, suck a dick. You don't get to bring this in because this is not real. This didn't happen. Neither of them were bullied off of social media. Kelly Marie Tran has gone out of her way to state time and time again in every interview, well, it's the same interview that they keep quoting, that the people in the entertainment industry and the media telling her that she wasn't pretty enough and skinny enough to be the leading lady, and she was resigned to being the girl who does nails and gets coffee in shows, right? People like Ryan Johnson bullied her in Hollywood. Hollywood bullied her. Media bullied her. Casting couches bullied her. Her parents shamed her. Okay? They changed their names from their original... Is she Vietnamese? From their original names to Americanized names. And even her real name, Loan, she changed to Kelly. So if you're going to bring that shit up, you can change her name and use it and not be so damn disrespectful. Learn your facts, first of all. Read the article you're even quoting with the Kelly Marie Tran thing where she's like, my name is Loan, call me Loan. This just proves you don't even read your fucking articles. But no, she wasn't even bullied off of social media. She suspended her Instagram account because, guess what? She was filming Star Wars. She was going into pre-production. We all know this. And I also went through the similar thing with the shutdown of a Facebook group. I don't care. Fortunately, from the looks of it, this takedown job is backed only by a small but vocal number of people, while Captain Marvel's still tracking for a solid 100 million opening weekend, which is what? 60 million lower than what you thought it was. You're turning this around, making it out to be a good thing. Seriously. Larson has been very outspoken about social and cultural issues since long before she was cast as Carol Danvers, and chances are this specific trait was one of the things that put her on Marvel Studios' radar, aside from her Oscar-winning acting skills. Oh, skills. Yeah, she kissed the right butt that year. That's all the Oscars are anymore. We know that. Knowing how important Carol's story is in the pages of the comics, not at all. It was Adam Warlock who beat Thanos, wasn't it? Even I know that, and I only know that from the pinball table. The franchise still and needs someone who has the same female confidence on screen. She doesn't, though. She's really timid. She doesn't have confidence. She sounds like one of these NPCs just reciting her little stupid buzzwords, like diversity and inclusion and representation, and she doesn't actually understand what they mean. Like, not the entire impact. She knows like the dictionary definition of them, but she doesn't understand the cultural impact of shoving out one race over another and tokenism. She doesn't understand any of that because she's very young, she's very homeschooled and sheltered, and she's very much in her little Hollywood bubble. The introduction of Larson as the titular lead in Captain Marvel will not ruin the franchise just because she's a woman, no matter how much some persistent trolls may argue otherwise. You know, who are you trying to convince? Us or the investors? Us or the critics? Us or the stockholders? Seriously, who are you trying to convince? When you guys protest so loudly and scream at the top of your lungs that, oh no, they're just trolls, they're toxic, your words lose meaning. What you're saying, your message loses its power, its impact. If you keep calling people racist falsely, you're gonna look like an idiot. You really are. Screen Rant and all of these sort of sites, any of these sites that just recite the same NPC bullet point PR marketing firm buzzwords. That's all they're doing. And I get so tired of hearing this in every goddamn article. Oh, they're trolls, they're toxic, they're man babies, they're misogynist, they're racist, sexist. And I do even get sometimes the kind of backhanded compliment of, the vocal minority, or even the small percentage of fans. The point is, you're bringing it up, and you're still bringing out and calling names. Because what? That's going to give you a hate click. So anyway, this shit just boils my blood. Doesn't this just piss you guys off too? I'm so tired of the media attacking the fans again in the name of defending a goddamn movie. Okay, it's a fucking movie. Grow up, Screen Rant. We're gonna be complaining. You're a media source. You're a news outlet. I'm an idiot on a YouTube channel with a web camera in an apartment, right? Like it's not. It's not very professional for you guys to go around calling all the fans trolls or any of the fans trolls. It's just. You're better than this. Seriously, we're better than this, and we're tired of this shit. And your sites are gonna go under, and all of us actual common sense, normal, free thinking, intelligent people who don't just recite buzzwords to get into this little social media club or this little online news club. We're gonna take over. We're already taking over. BuzzFeed's already laying off employees. We have these media sites are desperate to get our attention because the YouTubers are coming in and basically taking their jobs from them because we're actually giving you and investigating and going a little deeper. And if we have to go back and say, hey, watch this video I made on this thing that proves this thing wrong, do it. Yeah, seriously, I have a whole playlist on Kelly Marie Tran. We found the original tweet. It's called From Star Wars Facts, which is a gossip tabloid Star Wars rumor site or a Twitter handle. That was the first place the Kelly Marie Tran got bullied off of Instagram story ever ran, and that's basically like the Weekly World News of Twitter. It's not verified. It can't be traced back to anybody because it's such a common thread sort of name. Star Wars Facts or Star Wars Trivia, or I think it's Star Wars Facts. And when we have to go and do the investigating journalism to fact check your shit, we know that you guys are just running with this narrative that you guys are either being paid off in possible interviews or you're being paid off in actual access or free review copies of things. And we're gonna call bullshit on you guys because we know that you're not actually reporting news. You're spinning. You're trying to cover up. You're trying to call us names. And we're tired of this shit. Anyway, what do you guys think? Thank you guys so much for watching. Tell me what you think about this in the comment section below. I am Mecha42, and I will see you guys on the next video or live stream. Bye! Thanks for watching! If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button. And if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye!